And scream go Vols. Okay, so Bruce has been in a lot of trouble in the past year with some recruiting violations, and that's in the past, but we're just here today to show Bruce that we still love him. I don't know if there's more people coming, I don't know if this is everyone, but it's still better than nothing, and we're all here to show how much we love Bruce and how much UT athletics and UT in general means to the Knoxville community. So I'm going to have a few people talk. First, we're going to have Rita Roth, and she's a breast cancer survivor, and Bruce has done a lot for her and her family, so I'm going to give the mic to her, and she's going to tell you a little bit about what's going on today.
Thanks, Parker. Guys, thanks for coming. I know this doesn't seem like a large crowd, but to be honest with you, with Parker just starting it on Facebook last night, I think this is a wonderful crowd. And I think this is just a testament to the love and support that this basketball staff has. I am a breast cancer survivor, and Bruce and his family have been a very big part of my recovery. They've been there for me. He has done so much for this community aside from basketball, raising money for the Cancer Institute, promoting cancer awareness, doing all these charity groups. He does Camp Quanania for disabled children. I mean, the list goes on and on. People don't have a clue how much him and his family have done for this community. And as far as basketball goes, I've been a season ticket holder and a donor for over 15 years. I have never loved basketball the way I love basketball now that Bruce and his staff were here. And I know you feel the same way because you're here. It's going to set our program back if they let Bruce go. You know, I'm having a hard time with it. I think they're making a mistake. And I don't know about you, but until you go to court and you've been found guilty, you know, people don't take action against you. There's been allegations, and he's apologized for some mistakes, but there's not been any penalties handed down from the NCAA. I don't understand why our university would start handing down penalties and not being behind our staff and supporting them until we know what's officially going to happen through the NCAA. You know, and to put the shadow, what they did to the kids with the interview with Mike Hamilton and putting the shadow over the kids, how hard was that to go to an NCAA tournament and play and keep focus? It was hard, you know, and so I really felt sorry for the players, felt sorry for the staff, and I'm sure it was hard for them to focus. But I tell you what, if they do keep Bruce, which I'm praying that they do, we have got to stand behind him and support him and fill up those stands. Well, that's all I really have to say. I want to thank you for coming out. It means a lot. We spoke to Bruce today, had lunch with him, and he's pretty down about it, but he knows that, you know, God's got a plan, and, you know, his last words to us was, I still want to be the coach at the University of Tennessee, and he firmly believes that. So would anybody else like to come up here and give some remarks? Anybody want to say anything on behalf of the university? Okay. Jeff, will you come up here? This is my husband, and he is near and dear friends with Bruce and the staff, and so I want him to pour his heart out to you too.
I didn't think she was going to put me on the spot, but I guess she did. I just want to say that this staff, Coach Pearl and his staff, have meant a lot to us personally, but I think the program has grown so much under their tutelage. I mean, 6 NCAA tournaments. They brought an untold number of dollars to this arena. Done great things for the community, and I think those things speak for themselves. I think it's not just about basketball and a coach. It's about a man that embraced our community, a man that came here, and not only did he go out and do the things in the community, he didn't do that because he was the basketball coach. He did it because he believed in the community, and he embraced us, and he loved us. And I think those things should count. Has he made a mistake? Yeah. But I think the good things outweigh the bad. And I'm glad to see everybody here supporting that. And thank you. Parker?
All right, guys. I think it's appropriate that we do It's Great to Be a Tennessee Ball. Really loud for these wonderful news stations to record.
You want to get out there with them?
Yeah.
We'll get in front of you guys so they can make a big group. I say it's great
to be a Tennessee Ball. I say it's great to be a Tennessee ball. I say it's great to be a Tennessee ball. I say it's great to be a Tennessee ball. I say it's great to be a Tennessee ball. I say it's great to be a Tennessee ball. I say it's great to be a Tennessee ball. I say it's great. We want Pearl. 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 We want Pearl.
It's really important that you email the Chancellor of UT and tell him that you want Bruce to stay. His email address is chancellor@utk.edu. There's also a Facebook page called Keep Bruce Pearl. Go like it. There's about 2,000 people, I think, right now since last month.
4,000.
That's this morning. It was 2,000 this morning. So everyone go, get Facebook's like it, tweet about it, get Team Pearl trending on Twitter. Everyone just get out there, email the Chancellor, call him, do whatever you need to. It's the most important thing because that shows that there are so many fans out there that want Bruce to stay here at UT in Knoxville. We don't want him to move. We don't want him to go somewhere else. He's our coach.
Yes!